I think that there are not enough spaces where girls feel like they can be 100% themselves in all the ways they are a girl. And so I thought, what if we could create a space where you walk in and you're honored for exactly who you are, exactly what your identity is, and exactly what your hopes and dreams are.
Okay, let's see it.
Ooh, sweet. If this is filled with a bunch of boys, I don't think I'd feel as safe and confident.
Welcome to Tool School.
The process of being in this space and starting with absolutely no skills and leaving having built something that you can be really proud of is something that absolutely everybody should experience, and I think they'll be skills that they'll have the rest of their lives.
I think that it's just one of the best experiences I'll ever have.
Girls Garage is a program and a physical workshop where we invite girls ages 9 to 18 to come learn skills in carpentry, welding, architecture, activist art, and to build projects that have an impact in our community. I wanted to create a space that felt more inviting and empowering for young women to be in the trades and to be in STEM. This is a space by and truly meant for girls.
I'm really proud of just the whole hands-on process from beginning to end, being able to measure and then cut and then lining up all the different parts so you can see it.
Can you make a hammer or a saw blade?
And then once you build everything and then you see it right in front of your eyes, wow, I built that. I actually built that. I think that's the coolest part of everything.
You end up leaving with this incredible confidence that they can kind of do anything. And I think it applies to things outside of building also. The ability to take chances and try new things, I think is incredibly important.
They give you projects and you're helping locally, and you're doing so much for the community, and you're helping yourself by learning so many new things. And I think it's just a good feeling, because a lot of the times the things that you do on your own, they're not really helping anybody, but this one is just you're having a positive impact. And that's all of the projects that you do here at Girls Garage.
We build those things for them. And so this particular project came about through a partnership with an organization called BOSS, which stands for Building Opportunities for Self-Sufficiency. So we've been building desks for the young people who are living in the transitional housing.
It represents girls following their dreams. It represents, people from all different backgrounds, all different places, and just supporting girls in that aspect.
Last summer, because of COVID, we were forced to run one of our teen programs on Zoom. And so instead of canceling, we gave every single girl a fully stocked toolbox with 20 different tools that they got to keep. And we ran our program and they built their projects. And then after that program ended, I kept getting texts and emails from girls like, I fixed my toilet, or I built a bench, and they were still using these tools. And it just reminded us that we have to make sure girls are equipped as builders and creators, not just while they're here, but when they're at home and in the rest of their lives.
Whew, that was a lot of work and we learned so much.
Emily does a really incredible job in the program about having them think kind of more broadly about what it is to be a woman in male-dominated fields and how to kind of gain confidence and go past those stereotypes. So I think they end up leaving with great communication skills, abilities to work with one another, and then confidence to pursue things that maybe they didn't think they were capable of pursuing.
I think my favorite part about Girls Garage is that there's this huge community, and I'm friends with all the girls here. And Emily and Augusta, they're just amazing mentors. A lot of us do want to go into some sort of STEM thing. I want to go into engineering, so this is definitely a part of that track. So the skills that I learned how to actually make things here, that's definitely going to help me in the future.
This space needs to be available to everyone. We're deeply committed to a diverse community. We want to make sure that this is a space that honors every type of girl, gender expansive youth, however you identify, you're welcome here. And that's the point, that who you are is not something you have to check at the door. It's actually essential to the kind of work we do together.
We didn't know what we were getting into, and we were all unsure. We didn't know much about tools or anything, but they help you and they teach you, and it's just something you really want to be a part of.
A lot of times when you're trying to figure out who you want to be or what you want to be, you're not going to know at the beginning. Just go for it. And then, if you end up not liking it, that's fine. But at least you can say that you tried it.
I like to think about girls leaving this space and going forth into whatever college or career, and there will be some situation where they're challenged to do something that they haven't done before, or they're in a room with others that make them uncomfortable. And I want them to be able to reach back to their experience in Girls Garage and say, well, this is fine because I've already done this. I know how to use a chop saw. I know how to weld. And those experiences give them a certain type of armor that I hope will help them navigate any of the challenges they'll experience throughout their lives.